Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons and Roe v. Wade. So, Roe v. Wade is a law that everything I'm talking about today is U.S. specific. All right. So, Roe v. Wade is a law that was passed in 1973. It really changed life in America in a very fundamental way, and it's a massively important historical law that America dropped into place in 1973. Not a single day in America has remained unchanged since that change occurred. What's interesting is there was hundreds, well over 1,000 major news sources reported today that, actually reported yesterday, that there was a draft by the Supreme Court that made it clear that there was consideration within the U.S. Supreme Court of overturning Roe v. Wade. All right. So I'm going to share a few things about a few opinions I have on Roe v. Wade. Here we go. So one, I'm an evangelical Christian, but my position on Roe v. Wade is a little nuanced. Roe v. Wade is currently the law of the land, and it has not been revoked. I actually have interest in Roe v. Wade for something I want in America. I want legal dueling to return in America, right? Roe v. Wade actually establishes and supports and paves a road for that. My body, by choice. It's been that entire concept really solidified with Roe v. Wade and has been spoken every year since by multiple organizations. I actually support my body, my choice from the perspective of legal dueling, right? And also, I think I am in support. I'm a progressive, and I think that men and women should have equal rights in America. And I think Roe v. Wade has perhaps had more use by one gender than another, and legal dueling would allow this to maybe spread the use of my body, my choice to all Americans, right? So you're not going to hear that from a lot of evangelical Christians, right? What's interesting from a Dungeons and Dragons perspective, and I think any dungeon master who's looking at this IRL event, do not miss the D&D lesson. Here is the D&D lesson. In IRL, we are 100%, it is proven, in my humble opinion, that we are 100% in a post-secret world. People think they can have secrets. You cannot have secrets. You do not have secrets. You think you do, you don't. You might have them for a short period of time, but you will be found out on everything. So one of the things you want to do is all your communication, everything you do, you better assume it's all going to be public, right? Because the reality is secrets don't last in this world. You want to know how? All right. The Supreme Court, right, wrote that draft in secret, and they handed it over to Ivy League people who were sworn to keep it secret. The Supreme Court, every single one of them, was betrayed by the people who served them. And I'll tell you right now, if the Supreme Court justice hiring the most motivated people in the world, so right now there's going to be a witch hunt on who leaked this, right? So that person had the possibility of being a judge, of being a Supreme Court justice. It was like, you know what? I'll make a quick buck and sell this off to some schmuck, journo, right? So you could trust and believe if the Supreme Court, the highest court in the Americas, cannot find people to actually do what they were sworn to do, you sure can. Right? Because you don't have the money or the hierarchy, right? And guess what? Nor does the Supreme Court, right? They don't have the money or the hierarchy to actually have servants who serve them rather than betray them, right? We are in a post-secret world. Now, where does this touch Dungeons and Dragons? Very specifically, it touches Dungeons and Dragons. In your adventures, this is very important to remember, your adventures constantly find out secrets. They are in a position to have secrets funneled to them constantly, all right? One, they go into inns and taverns and they have tons of gold, right? The serving people are going to speak to them. The tavern owner is going to speak to them. They're going to overhear other adventurers, right? They go into courts. They're received at court. They're received at castles, right? Courts are rife with secrets, and those secrets are very, very frequently shared to adventurers who are exciting and dramatic, personae, dramatis personae, right? That's what adventurers are. So they're going to have secrets shared with them, right? Where else are you going to see this, these secrets shared with adventurers? Speak with dead, speak with plants. They're going to get secrets through magic, through courts, through inns, through other adventurers, through familiars. They are secret magnets, right? And this is one of the most powerful aspects of a Dungeons & Dragons player character. And we are transitioning from combat focus for 48 years to social interaction focus. And we are starting to craft dangerous social interaction player characters. And this is absolutely critical that you remember your player characters are dangerous because they will absolutely draw secrets to them, and they will know secrets that nobles don't know. They will know secrets that the living don't know. They will know secrets that that peasants and and merchants don't know. And this brings them power. Well, that's my opinion. I'd love to hear your opinion on using secrets correctly in Dungeons & Dragons with player characters. Love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.